Hello everyone, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto the channel today. Ooh, sorry, my neck. Um, this will probably be my last Season 15 Seabound video I will make, because let's be honest here, I really don't have anything else to talk about Season 15 other than this one. But Season 15 left us with more questions than answers. And there are three that are really notable. So I'll talk about these three main questions that a lot of people I've seen ask a lot from the community, and I'll just want to give my thoughts on these. So the very first question is, what will happen to Benthomar? Obviously, Kalmar is dead now. So Kalmar was the king, quote unquote, when he killed his father and the previous king, King Trimar. But now, since Kalmar is, well, dead, alive by Wojira, that make Benthomar the new king or prince, whatever? So he would basically be King Benthomar, and basically would have to serve his duties, essentially. Sort of like how Vanya did when her dad, the King Vangelis, who was later revealed as the Skull Sorcerer, was jailed, basically. So Bentho, I think, could show up in as a side character, but I don't think unfortunately he will be part of the main cast, because side characters usually get the shaft, especially in the new era of Ninjago, which is kind of saddening if you ask me, especially considering some of these side characters are really, really, really awesome. Like I said, Benthomar is one of them. Okino, Scott, who I really wish was utilized more, the Upley. So I think he's just going to serve as the new king of Merlopia. Um, Second question: what is going to happen to Nia now? What's going to be happening to her now? I kind of talked about this in my future with Nia video, but basically what I said is, if you haven't watched that one, is basically I said I just don't think she will come back to the ninja team. I feel like the writers just don't want any part to do with her anymore, especially considering she doesn't really sell all that well, and, well, she doesn't really have that many fans. I mean, fans of all the ninja exist, obviously. But obviously, fighting Nia fans can be pretty scarce. And maybe this was a perhaps business decision on Lego's part. But I don't know. Perhaps it could be a long-term storyline. But that is also unknown at this point in time. So I honestly have zero idea what they are going to do with Nia in the future. Hopefully, a J Depression arc will come out of it, because I heard a lot of people talk about a Jay and Kai team up season, because Kai is also part of this too, because Kai lost his sister, basically the one person he was supposed to protect throughout his entire life, and he couldn't really do it. So yeah. And then there's the final question: what is going to happen to Cole? Because, as we all know, Seabound was unfortunately the final season Kirby Morrow recorded before his untimely passing in November of 2020. So, where does that leave his character? Some people say that the character might be written off, but I just don't think they'll do that, especially considering one ninja's kind of already written off. So it wouldn't make sense to write off another one right after you already wrote off the first one. And this is where I think the second more likely, more convenient, and more reasonable option will happen. And that it is a new voice actor is going to take up the mantle of Cole. And yes, I said take up the mantle, because if I use the wording replace, people might get mad at me. Because a lot of people don't want to see Kirby Morrow replaced. But it's not really replacing, it's more of taking up the mantle. It's essentially like passing the torch, essentially. And I don't really think Kirby would want his character to end on his shoulders. He doesn't want to feel that the reason his character is no longer in the show is because of him and him not being able to play that role anymore. Um, so personally, I think I've said this multiple times, but I feel like I need to reassure it because there are still some people who refuse to believe that. I think not Kirby, Cole will be voiced by a new actor, whoever that may be. Don't give them hate, please. Don't give them hate. Treat them like they were your own best friend. Greet them with open arms. Hopefully, the Ninjago community does that without too much backlash. And hopefully, a lot of people actually want this person to sound like Kirby Mora, which, makes sense. Makes sense. And they also, I'm not sure what they said. They also said something else. I can't quite remember. I just had it in my head and I forgot it. Let me check for a second. Nope, I can't think of that other point I was trying to make. But hopefully, whoever this new actor is for Kirby, I mean, not for Kirby, for Cole, will do Kirby Moro justice and hopefully will carry on the legacy that Kirby left behind. But those are the three main questions that Seabound really left us. And yeah, what are your thoughts on these questions? If you were lost in this, first question: where is Benthomar? What is going to happen to Benthomar? 2, what's going to happen to Nia? And 3, what's going to happen to Cole after Seabound? Remember, these are all after Seabound. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the red subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye-bye!